Okay. We're going to try this joint again. All right. Hopefully, this is the last time we try to do this tonight. All right, people. It's makeup artist DeShawn Hatcher. It's Sunday. It's Oscar Sunday. I'm not going to be on here for 4,000 hours, but I just wanted to come on because I haven't been on in about a week and a half or so. Yeah. So I'm not going to be on during the Oscars. I'm trying not to be on during the red carpet, but I have the E channel turned on right now with the volume down, and I will be hopefully looking at the makeup and hair that I see. And if you guys turn on your E channel, we can all look at it together, because that is what we do here in this amazing freaking community. Oh, that Gina Davis looks good. So if you guys want to join me in the E conversation, that would be amazing. So turn on E channel, red carpet right now, and we can all look at it together. Inside Out. Hey, honey. Hey, Inside Out. So yes, again, if you guys have your TV on, turn on to the E channel on whatever network that is. I don't know what it is. And we all can get a tee and a he out of what's happening on the red carpet tonight. So we both don't miss it. So you don't miss the red carpet while you're listening to me speak, and I don't miss the red carpet. Tori, hi Tori. Oh, oh my God. It has been a Sunday, people. The boyfriend made me leave the house. We went to get some really good food. I threw my back out. She's old. And I said, let me try to get on here tonight because um, there's something wrong with, my signal, or something wrong with Optimum. You know how I rant like a crazy mad woman about Optimum and Alti. So we're not going to do that tonight, because then I'll spend the next half an hour screaming about what a crappy ass service it is. That's just another thing. Oh, so turn on your E channel, because that's what I'm looking at. Turn on your E channel and we can have a discussion on what you guys see on the red carpet, or you guys can ask me red carpet questions in terms of makeup and hair, what happens behind the scenes. We can do that. But we're only going to do this now. I don't know what time it is. We're only going to do this until somewhat minutes to 8 o'clock. So I have no idea who he is. So we're going to keep going. Hey, Mickey. Lala Galore. Hello, Lala Galore. Hello, sweetheart. Hey, beautiful people. I know you guys were like, she didn't tell me she was coming on here. I know. But I decided at the last minute to try to get on here. It took us 15 minutes to get these lights set up. Because as you can tell, I'm still in the living room. I haven't gone back to my room yet. So how the hell have you guys been doing? I don't know if I will be on here next weekend. We pray that Altis will give me my new box, because it's a hot ass mess in here. So how are you guys doing? How is everything? Have you been working? Have you been getting your stuff out? Sylvia Campos. Hello, Sylvia. Hello, Sylvia. Oh my God. So yeah, sorry. I know I was supposed to give you guys heads up that I was coming on, but literally decided at the last minute. I thought that was Ozzy Osbourne I'm looking at. Again, if you guys are joining me, turn on your E channel, E, and watch the red carpet along with me, and we can discuss the red carpet. I know there are many people in other parts of the country and other parts of the world, so I dig it. And you're going to say, DeShawn, I don't have E here. I get it. But if you do, check it out. Hey, Jade. Hi, sweetheart. How you doing? I'm looking at Julianne Rancic. Interview some fool. I have no idea who he is unless they flash his name. I have no idea who he is. Sammy Sweet. Oh, this sounds fun. Thank you, Sammy. I figured, why don't we do something fun, right? So like I said, if you guys have any red carpet questions, if you want to know what it's like to be back there. I don't know what it's like to be behind the scenes in Oscar. I couldn't tell you. I've never done the Oscars, but I've done a couple of red carpets here and there. The Oscars is just such a different world than anything. Oh, that dress. I know, right? That dress. Well, hopefully what they'll do is they'll start showing more and more stuff. What's the first major step to getting booked for the red carpet? Well, I mean, obviously, Lala Galore. One of the best things is obviously you have to be connected to either an agency. The agency will then set you up. Wait, basically the star doesn't call the agency. Their representation calls an agency and says, "I need a makeup or hair person or both for the red carpet," and then your agent will probably throw you in a pool of other hair and makeup people, and then they will choose from the package that they receive which one they want to use. So you understand how it works. Um, is that, yeah, Robert De Niro? So you guys understand how it works. So it's not just like they put your name up and your only your name. They will put up many people in the industry in their roster, and they'll do it that way. So it's not just, oh, DeShawn is great. They will normally send several people from their agency that they rep, and that's how you get in. The other way you can get in, but it's a longer way, is you got to have your stuff together. You guys know how I talk about this, having your website. If you sit up here and say, I can do it with just Instagram, I'm going to come through the TV, I'm going to come through the screen, and I'm going to get you. You cannot reach these people through Instagram. I know you think you can, because Instagram artists, and I know you're going to be like, what? Most of these Instagram artists do not get paid. Now, if you want to do this for free, then have at Instagram and try to get the Instagram angle. But I'm telling you now, the more professional you are set up, the better chances you have to kind of break through the chain. And the chain is PR. A lot of times it's their public relations people. A lot of times it's their management division of a huge corporation. You have to get their attention, and then you will email or send in a package of your work to that agency, and then you just keep doing it, and maybe they will pick you. It's like almost like a lottery, but you can do it that way as well. But you got to come through with the professional. You cannot come through and you have bad makeup. You can't come through with makeup on your sister. You have to have a professional presentation. But I'm not saying it can't happen. But I'm saying you really have to have your A game on when you want to reach out to like Oscar caliber people. Okay, lady. Oh, we did this before with your name. Lady Mabu. Hey, everybody. I don't have a TV, so I'm streaming at Emmy's live stream 2019. Oh, so you are. If it's a YouTube link. Okay, wait a minute. For some reason, I'm gonna call you lady. Um your thing is hidden, and I don't quite understand why. I'm trying to get your message to come up, but it won't come up. If you can type that again, Miss Lady there, I will try to get it up. I think there's like a word in here in your message that it's blocking for some reason. Sandra, I didn't see Sandra. Oh, Lauren, where the hell did you see Sandra? Oh, see, my head is down. I'm talking here. Like I'm supposed to be looking up over here. You know, Ted Gibson does her hair most of the time for these things. I cannot wait to see some of them. My two favorites so far, in terms of what's her name? Regina King. If you guys haven't seen Regina King, she's in pink. She's in this gorgeous pink gown. She looks stunning. And then Billy Porter, of all people, Billy Porter has the makeup of the gods, honey. He is beat beyond where it is gorgeous. His makeup is gorgeous. They slicked his hair back. Oh my God. To me, that's the best hair makeup of the night so far is Billy Porter. I think it's black because links aren't allowed. So copy and paste. Ah, thank you, darling. I didn't know that. See, I learn new things through all of you. Thank you very much. So I haven't seen Sandra. Oh, Sandra O is one of my favorites because she does Killing Eve. If you guys don't watch Killing Eve, you've got to watch Killing Eve. If you have Hulu, it's streaming on Hulu, and you can catch the first and second season, I believe, on Hulu. You must watch Killing Eve. It is like one of the best shows ever. And the fashion and the makeup is amazing. So you have to watch Killing Eve. I don't know what she's doing here. I have no idea. She doesn't have a movie. So, Lady Galore, did I answer your question, my darling? What's the first major step to getting booked for a red carpet? Is to have your Shiite together. You have to have a professional presentation, okay? So, you get what I'm saying? So, Make sure your stuff is in working order. Even see, the problem with it is a lot of people think that, oh, well, I have friends who do red carpet, they'll just pass me along, or they'll refer me. And a lot of times you can get referred that way. You know what I mean? Like your friends can pass you along, but it stops with you, because I can pass somebody along and with a janky site, and they still might turn you down because you don't look professional enough. So it's very important you guys understand that. Not just enough to have Instagram. You guys know every week I scream, get shit together and have that website and have professional presentation, have the business cards. All right, Miss Lala Galore. Okay. All right, Lala. Happy birthday to Lauren Caputi. She's my assistant too, but she's on here. Hi, hello. Oh, did somebody? It's so funny. I'm screwed. Let me tell you guys, I'm screwed because I have reading glasses on so I can read what you're saying, but then I can't really see the TV because these are not my TV glasses. This is what happens when you get old. Mm-hmm. This is what happens. You're welcome, Lauren. I hope you had a great day, darling. Zadia, hello, honey. Zadia 80. So, do you guys have any more questions about red carpet? She looks beautiful. Do you guys see what's her name? Everybody's name pops in my head and pops out. What's her name? Thank you, Lala. Um, I see. Oh, I'm not the one to do red carpet tonight because I'm tired and my back hurts. But what's her name, Tommy? What's her name? What's her name? Come on, what's her name, Southwood? Look at my boyfriend's over there doing nothing, and he's not helping me. Oh, you guys have to help me with the people at the red carpet. Is it just me or the red carpet eyes? Yes. Oh, that's a good point. Thank you for bringing that up, Zahada. Thank you. Okay. Please, beautiful people, please pay close attention to the makeup that you see on that red carpet. It is not YouTube world. I'm telling you now. If you are learning makeup off of this here YouTube and think you're going to put it on to these people on the red carpet, you will not work. You have to look and see what's happening over there. You have to look and see the style of makeup that's happening. And what I mean by that is, yes, there might be like a beautiful beat going on, but it's not soft glam. I don't know where that came from. It is a nice, almost natural-esque feel to makeup that goes on the red carpet. It's normally not a beat down. It's normally just beautiful, clean, structured makeup. So you have to know how to do that in order to get to the red carpet. If you have a lot of beating in your world and you want to do that, you're going to have to find the one person that you feel is going to be at that red carpet that needs that style of makeup. And then you will point yourself towards that one person. But if you see the red carpet, you will see the beating is not there. Nubian Princess, hi, honey. A lady in red for the red carpet. I know. I was gonna like listen. I have so many apparatuses on me. I can't get all fancy for you people because I was gonna get my big earrings. I was gonna do more makeup, and I was like, can't do it. I have all this crap on me. So I was gonna do like I was even wanted like thinking about putting on a lash for you guys, but I was like, you can't even see it, so I'm not gonna do it. But thank you, Envy. Yes, this lip color, it's coming out a little bit more orange, at least on my screen. But this lip color I've noticed on several people tonight. So I said, before I came on, I was like, I'm going to put this on. But this red, it's more like if you see it on the screen, if you see it in TV, it's like an orangey red that people are using. So pretty. So if you get that, you see that, yes, balanced, gorgeous makeup, not heavy, unbalanced looks. Inside out, you are always so 100% correct in what you say. Yes. Thank you, darling. Thank you, Simone. So you have to start anything that you guys want to do, honestly. Look at what's happening. Look at the style of makeup that you might look at something and listen, you might say, I love and basketball, hip hop and basketball. Child, y'all know I don't watch reality TV. Okay. But you might love that world. You might love reality TV. You might love the housewives of whatever city. They are beat to death. They are beat within the inch of their lives. If you were to take your nails and do this, you would get a lump of makeup coming off. That is that world. And if that's the style of makeup you like, then go to that world and pitch yourself over there. But you have to start paying attention to where you're going. What world do you want to be in? Do you want to be in the reality world, the love and hip hoppy kind of world? Do you want to do red carpet Oscar? That's a different look. If you want to do even if you want to do Grammys, that's a little different. It could be a little bit more funky. Um, then what's the other one? The Golden Globes could be more like what we see here with the Oscars. So you have to start looking at things. You have to start looking at the type of clients that you want. What kind of makeup do they wear? You have to start looking at that. Look at Rebel Wilson. She is lovely. She's ethereal tonight. She's normally a hot ass mess, but tonight she's a lovely, ethereal young lady because she's at the Oscars. So each show has a different feel to it. Nobody would be dressed like this for the Nickelodeon Kids Awards. You get what I'm saying? So I want you guys to start studying all of these things so you can start to present yourself with that type of work to these agents I keep telling you about, the managers and all that stuff. Okay, lady, I am not a makeup artist, but a stage performer. Hello, lady. I've seen high def videos of my shows, and the close ups can look harsh. How would you pros do the makeup so that it works for both TV stage audiences? Oh, that's a good question. I would say that one, it would probably be in more. That's a blending issue to me. If you see something coming at you, it's kind of harsh, then it's just a little bit of a blending issue. And I would have to see what it looks like to you. But basically, what that person has done for you is stage makeup. And if you were to look at, let's say, J-Lo, J-Lo just did the Super Bowl, right? Sometimes Scott will beat the hell out of her face, right? I mean, it's a lot of makeup and you really can see it. Like, but I noticed for the Super Bowl that he had time, by the way, to perfect her makeup. He had I think they she said in an interview that she was in that makeup for like 5 hours before she got to the stage. So constantly the whole night, the whole 5 hours, I'm sure Scott was he was back there fixing it and perfecting it and fixing it. So, what I want you to do, darling, is to get your makeup artist to take video of you. You understand what I'm saying? Let them like do your thing, move around, take video, close and back, and then check it out. You understand? And then have them adjust it. Say, oh, do you think you can kind of soften this? There's reasons why your makeup is heavy for stage. There's reasons why, because people in the back have to see you. So that's why it's so compartmentalized and sometimes it looks harsh in person. Sometimes like, woo. But sometimes I don't know what you look like. So sometimes it's necessary, but sometimes the person, the makeup artist, can soften it up and still get the effect that they need. Okay. So it's a matter of having him or her video you and check it out that way. Just tell them I don't like it, and they should be able to fix it for you. Oh, Shakira had makeup on. Don't be fooled. I watched. She had makeup on. She had bad makeup on. I don't know if she was sitting in her makeup that long. I don't know what was going on. I don't know if she was excited and it was melting. I don't know what happened. But yeah, she had makeup on, but I wasn't too crazy about her makeup. But then again, I mean, it's not fair to say because when you think about it, she's next to the queen of hair and makeup, J Lo, and then it's like anything that's next to J Lo kind of looks like they don't have anything on their face when they do. You know what I mean? Because J Lo is beat to death. So that's what I think. I saw a wash of glitter on Shakira's eye. Yeah, she had makeup on. Oh, I saw she had a full face of makeup on, but it just not the J Lo beat. And so when you look at the two comparison wise, it just doesn't. Like I said, it just looks like she has nothing on. She definitely had makeup on. Definitely had makeup on. You're so welcome. Mabuha. Mabuha. Did I say it right, sweetheart? You know how I don't like messing up your names. Lady Mabuha? Mabuhe? Help me, honey. Oh, so you do your own makeup. Then you need to talk to yourself, okay? So then what you need to do, sweetie, is take your pictures, take video, get a tripod, set the video up, and then see what it's like, and then you might just have to soften it, okay? Ma bo boo hi. Mabu hi. Okay. Thank you, darling. Evie, Evie, yes, the heavy contour, but it's so pretty. Scott, you got to give Scott some credit. Scott can beat the hell out of J Lo's face. He knows her face. He's been doing her face for I don't know 20 years now, so he knows her face. That makeup that he did for the Super Bowl was particularly beautiful to me because it was a lot softer than I'm used to seeing her. You know, she's like really like etched out a lot. I just think he had so much time to play with it that that softness that we got from her was just lovely. She's bronze to the gods. Yes, she is. She is bronze to the god. Mr. Barnes, yes. Scott, he did a she and the hair. That hair. How many like I don't do weaves, you know what I'm saying? So I don't know how many packs of hair that is, but I don't know how many packs of hair homeboy put in her head for that look, but it was gorgeous. Oh yes, Sasha Roan. I see her now. She looks beautiful, and her makeup looks beautiful. If you guys can see E with this tulipy kind of dress on, that's Saoirse Ronan. Well, she's Irish or Scottish or something. I think that's her. It looks like her. It looks like her with these glasses. Now, if I would put the other glasses on, I might be able to make her out. Yeah, her hair was, man, I want hair. Oh, I was going to show. I don't have it here. I don't see where my bag is. But that hair, um, we used to do that hair, big hair. Um, oh, I'm trying to remember. What? Wait, see, like that. Like during the time that I did that, that. I didn't do that hair, by the way. I'm not pretending I did the hair, I did the makeup. So there, uh, big hair was very in. So we're talking about that picture's like 10 years old, I think. And that we were like back in the day, the big hair was everything. And I could feel like it's making a comeback, which makes me happy because I love big hair. I love big hair. We saw too much crotch at the Super Bowl. I just wanted more close-ups of the make. I did too. But you know, I mean, clearly that's not her fault. I mean, I don't know why we're faulting her for funky camera angles. That's they knew what she was gonna do. Let's be real, ladies, because you know how they like to dog out the women. You know, oh, it was too sexy. The cameramen knew that her legs were gonna part at a certain time. They knew that, and they could have come down just a tad. You didn't have to see all that. I agree. There was a shot of J Lo, and I was like, oh, okay, that's a crotch. But again, I didn't blame her for that. That is production. They could have lowered the camera ever so gently, so her big old crotch wasn't out there for the world to see. I agree. Some of the crotch shots were like, oh, okay. I don't know why we had to see that shot, but yeah, that's not her shot. It was like raw. Yeah, I know. There was only one shot that I was like, oh, I said, ooh, Middle America's gonna have a problem with that shot. Mm-mm-mm. Yeah, Evie, yeah, that hair, wasn't it gorgeous? So beautiful. Yeah, it was production. It was production. I'm not gonna they know, it's coming. They have to block the whole thing. They have to block it. So they know where she's gonna stand. They know how she's going to dance. They know what position she's gonna be in. Yeah, I'm not. Mm-mm. They should have. If they saw that coming. They should have. They could have just gently moved the camera a little bit up so you didn't see it. Yeah, but now of course they want to dog her out. I'm not buying it. Hey, Ania. Hi, sweetheart. So y'all have any more questions because the Oscars are about to start. Hey, don't forget to send makeup love. We got to send. We have to send makeup love to Vivian Baker, who is up for an Oscar tonight for Bombshell. She's the one who did the makeup for Charlize Theron and her crew. It's not just her, but it's her and her crew. And they're up for an Oscar tonight. And I happen to love her. So I'm impartial. I want her to win. So if we can send her some makeup love, that would be fantastic. Because she's probably sitting there going, oh my God, oh my God, oh my God. That's what's happening right now. It's probably what's happening right now. So let's send her some makeup love. I hope within an hour to be screaming, yes, yes, she won. Because it's normally the first couple of the makeup. It's normally the first half of the show. So let's yay. Maria Jones, Super Bowl, yes, is a male dominated production. Exactly. Why you think we got so much crotch shots? Okay, yeah. A woman would have never done that. A woman would have saw that and would have panned up just a tad bit. Come on now. Come on. Okay, Evie, do celebrities mainly hire makeup artists signed with agencies for red carpet? You said the word usually, so I'm going to give you a usual answer. Yes. Usually, yes. But see, here's where I love the editorial world because that's who you get access to a lot of these celebrities. Now, I've worked on about 50 of them so far, right? And most of them were through an editorial I was doing. And a lot of times what will happen is they'll say, oh, I really like that girl. You know what I mean? Oh, DeShawn was really nice. Call her because I'm doing something else. And so I get called to do other things. But I got my connection through doing fashion editorials. So that's why I always say that people think that like Instagram is the thing that gets you out there when actually to me, and again I'm going to go by what my career was like. I can't speak on an Instagrammer's career because I really technically don't have one. I went through the editorial route, and that's how I got connected to them because I was the makeup artist on set. So you asked me mainly, so that's the reason why I said yes, mainly. Hey Samoa, hi sweetheart. Faye, hey Faye, are you practicing and working? I have to check on you. I'm going to check on you later. I'm going to check on you later. I always mean to check on you. I see your name pop up and I'm like, I wonder how she's doing. I'm going to check on you. So here's the deal. I might be doing some of these earlier because some of our amazing people from all over the world, and let me tell y'all, I know there's some people in here. I got a couple of emails from people from Africa and people, oh God, I can't remember, but definitely people from Africa. And the young lady was like, I try to hang to watch you live on Sundays, but it's 2 o'clock in the morning here. So I'm trying to think of ways that I can kind of do a live for the other part of the world because they're always like, I miss your stuff. So maybe I might pop up at 2 o'clock in the afternoon here. So keep the notifications turned on. Remember, click that bell and make sure you know when I'm coming on. La La Galore, waiting on those class dates. To drop so I can get my points together. May 16th is when it's coming. And actually, after I'm done here, I have to go back and finish the fine tuning of it. But it will hopefully go up tonight. If it doesn't go up tonight, it'll go up tomorrow night because I have to go to work tomorrow. So it'll go up tomorrow night. Increase Your Speed is May 16th here in New York. So I want you to understand that. And the seating is limited, very small. You guys know how I feel about my small ass classes. They're very small. And it's all day. You are here all day. This is not a short class. This is not, oh, I'm only going to be here for 2 hours. This is, y'all are going to be like, damn, DeShawn, I'm exhausted. That is how I want everybody to leave my classes. I never want people to leave my class and be like, oh, that was fun. Nuh-uh. This is work. Like, you will be working. Okay. So May 16th. And when it goes up, it's first come, first serve. Okay, Faye, I see you. Don't think I ain't seeing you. I see you, Faye. Yes, I do. Evie, yeah, I do offer coaching, private coaching. people just need to contact me. Yes, but I do all the time. I do offer private coaching. Um, yes, Miss Faye. This is again, remember, this is all about speed. What were we talking about in the car? I don't know if Tommy can even hear me. We were talking about, oh, I know, me and the boyfriend, we were having dinner tonight. Well, really lunch. We were having lunch. Technically, it's supposed to be breakfast, but it turned into like 4 o'clock dinner. And we were talking about the time that I had for about 10 years now. I had a thing that I used to do for high school students. It's called Senior Picture Day, where I would go down to high schools along with several other people, several other amazing makeup artists would volunteer their time, and we'd go to a high school and we would do the makeup for their yearbook pictures. Okay. Because I believe that no one should be ashamed of their yearbook pictures. That's how I feel about it. And we were talking about one day when one year, for some reason, I didn't have as many volunteers as I normally would have. And so we had like, it was me and I believe 3 other people. And that year, we got slammed so hard because normally the girls just show up and they sit down and, everything's cool and we have a good day. But I had worked on this one young gentleman. Like he, how girls line up for the stuff. They line up all day long, and the guys just kind of like lurk in the back, and they don't want to be, they don't want to participate. You know what I mean? And so one of the guys came in and was like, "Do you think you can do, because he had acne on his face?" And I said, "Sure, honey, sure, I can clean up." He had like discoloration and acne and all that stuff. And I said, "Sure, I can clean you up. Sure, come on." So I did too good of a job because he was clean, and the guys were like, "Whoa, what happened to your face?" And so all of a sudden, all the boys started coming. It was nonstop boys. It was like the boys. I felt like I had more boys than I had girls at one point because the boys were like, "Yo, if you could do that for him, please." And so we were swamped. We were swamped. And what my boyfriend was saying was that this is why speed is so important, because we had to crank these kids out. We are flying. We were flying that day. I still think of my girl Joanne, Joanna. I still think of her because she was like sweating. We were back there just working these kids and just doing their makeup. They had to line up and get their pictures taken. But this is what I'm saying: speed, 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 speed. It's speed that gets you. A lot of times you see these red carpets. A lot of times these celebrities will be late. A lot of times they'll be late. And then what do? So you did a test with them, right? So let's say you came in the day before and did a test, and you did Charlize Theron's makeup, and you did it within 45 minutes, right? Well, tonight is the Oscars. Anything can happen. Her dress could break. Something weird happens behind the scenes that we don't know about. And then all of a sudden, your 45 minutes has been reduced to 20 minutes. Are you going to tell that woman who's going to the Oscars you can't do the look? You have to be able to speed the hell up, people. It's speed a lot of the times that gets me jobs. It has nothing to do with me being the greatest makeup artist in the world. Sometimes I'm just hell fast. I'm just fast. And so this is what I'm trying to get you to understand. That's why the speed class is really important. You gotta be able to hurry up. Oh, thank you so much. I'm sorry, I had to go on my speed rant. Thank you, sweetheart, for loving the lipstick. Thank you, darling. I hope I'm not traveling. Make a note. May 16th. Make that note, girl. I'm telling you, class is tiny. Yes. What time is it? I'm not missing the Oscars. Okay, we have another about 5 minutes on here because, like I said, I'm not going to stay on all. We're not going. This is not. This is an hour and a half. This is the Oscars, and she don't be jacking around with the Oscars. She wants to see the Oscars. Oh no, speed is essential in this industry. Yes, it is, Miss Faye, and I hope you've been practicing because I spoke to you personally, so you better be practicing. Lisa, well, come on to New York, May 16th. Like I said, I promise what I'll do is I have a board. I have an assisting rules board for people who bought the book, right? But for you guys, I will put it up first. So remember, the community board is where I post, hey, what's happening? I'm down. My system's down. All this sucks. I post to the community board. So please make sure that you check that community board in the next couple of days, because that's when the class is going to go. I will give you guys first dibs at the class. Okay. So I'm gonna let you know it's going on the community board first. And then I'll put it on assisting rooms like maybe a day later. But you guys will have first dibs. Then I don't want to hear, oh, DeShawn, I didn't know. You didn't tell me. I'm telling you now. It's gonna be on the community board in the next 2 days. I'm just letting you know. Yes, Lala, you can check my Facebook as well, please. It's gonna be I'm gonna post on Instagram and I have 2 Facebook accounts, so it'll be posted on both Facebook, my personal and the DeShawn Hatcher makeup artist one. It'll be posted there as well. It'll be posted on Instagram. It will be posted on the community board here. It will be posted. But the seating is really, 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 really small. It's less than 12 people. Very small. Oh, Lala, the assisting rules board is at Facebook. So if you type in assisting rules, you will see assisting rules message boards pop up. And that's a private message board that is only for people who have purchased assisting rules. So you have to answer the magic question. And if you can answer that magic question, you can get into the club. Okay. Okay. That's for everybody. If you have that book, please go over to assistingrules.com. Somebody's giving me, oh, everybody's name is escaping me today. Yes, Tori. Oh, and by the way, Tori, can you send me your email? I have a question to ask you. Okay, Lala, I'm gonna make sure you go through. I have a lot of people waiting to get in that thing, but I'll put you right there. Okay, sweetie? Make sure you get in there. Okay, it's 7:46. What's her name, Tommy? Oh, my back is killing me. What's her name? High or low girl. What's her name? What's her name? The black girl. What's her name? Janelle Monet. Janelle Monet was just on the red carpet. Hey, is there a special is there like a theme tonight on the red carpet? Because there's a lot of medieval hair and makeup looks. Like the costumes look very like Game of Thrones-y. I don't understand what's happening. It's like, am I missing a theme? It's very strange. Solange, hello, Solange. Solange, you late. I'm not gonna stay on here for an hour and a half. I'm not gonna stay up for an hour and a half tonight. I'm going to bounce and like we got 5 minutes. So whoever has a question, ask me now. We have 5 minutes. 5 minutes to set. We have 5 minutes, people. So whatever question you gotta ask, you better ask in 5 minutes. I want to finish eating my key lime pie and I want to sit in front of the TV. I have to be up at 3:30 in the morning because I got to go to work tomorrow. Ah, there's Mickey. My beauty application speed is the biggest issue I have, which is funny because my 9 to 5 job is working at speed. Waxing salon. I definitely need a tip on speed. Gentle Storm Wyatt. I love the name. I'm going to give you a tip. One tip. What's the tip I can give you that'll help? I'm trying to think. Gentle Storm. Everybody has things, everybody does things in such a different way. See, the way I do the class is that, yes, you're in a class setting, but I hone in on what your problem is, not just you get an overall view, but then I go and I talk and I help each and every one of you with your problem. So it's not like follow me and watch me. It's more like what's your problem and what is the funk and minutia that goes up in your brain why you can't do certain things fast. So I hone in on what you do individually, and then we have a class session where then we discuss things like in an open setting. But most of my classes I try to stay with people and walk around and see what you're doing specifically, because you don't do just because just because you do something in this order doesn't mean it's wrong for you, but let's say it might be wrong for somebody else, you see. So I would really need to, what's a general thing? Okay, here's a general. I'm going to give you one general thing. Make sure, you know how you guys love a spread? You know how you love a big ass table? You don't need that much makeup. You need what you're going to use. Make sure that you keep your table really neat and tight to what it is that you're working on. I know the spread looks amazing. I know that people think that we all, like we makeup artists, are a walking Sephora. I get it, but we are not. We are makeup artists, and we should keep our table structured to what we are doing. We are not Sephora, okay? Solange, I gained speed working on TV channels and training on my friends and family. Hello. I'm doing TV in a few hours. I have to get up and go and do TV. And you are not kidding. I'm like I said, I tell you guys all the time, I am fast, but it's harder to do it when somebody's head is constantly down. Like I work in TV news, right? So the head is constantly down, they're constantly reading. And it's like, oh my God, if you don't put your freaking head up. But because it's again, now it's like a learning curve for me. Now I'm learning something new. And I got to tell you, when I first started, I was pretty goddamn slow for me. But now I'm getting much faster, faster, faster with the little tips and tricks I'm learning with just somebody's head that is constantly down. It's quite interesting. Yeah. Oh, yeah, yeah. Evie, I did that too. I worked for oh crap, Barbizon or something. Oh, it was a long that child. That's a long story. I could tell you stories about that. But yes, I worked at a model camp too. I worked at something like that too. And you have to be fast because they'll give you 13, 14 girls in a day. You have to be really, really fast. Yes, sweetie. I know what you're talking about. Cece Mickey, currently signing up for more fashion shows to help increase my speed. Darling, you need to have your speed increased before you get there. Like, no joke. Because the last thing you want is for the key to see you're slow. You get what I'm saying? So you should have your speed really up to snuff when you get back there, because the faster you are and the more people you work on, that key is going to notice what you're doing. They may not even speak to you because they're busy, but that key notices. We all notice what's happening. You may not think we do because we're so busy, but we notice everything. We notice who's good, we notice who's bad. We notice those things. I had a fleet of like 16 artists. I knew when I was keying who was good and who was bad. I noticed who I was going to ask back and who was never going to see the light of day backstage. Okay? Because I'm watching. We're all watching. You may not think so, but we're all watching. So if you can get your speed up before you get back there, you're going to be very impressive to that key. You get what I'm saying, Mickey? No, I feel you, but I want that key to see you in the best light possible. Get what I mean? Solange, yes, laugh aloud. If not reading, they are talking to someone else. That's right. They're talking. Yes, they're talking to someone else. Don't you just want to say, could you just shut up? Could you put your head up? Don't you just want to be like, listen, listen, don't you realize we're doing your makeup? Like, what is happening? Yeah. My biggest struggle in the beginning was the hairdresser because we have to work at the same time. Yes, 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 yes. I'm having that issue as well. I'm used to working with people who work together in a weird way. Like we work together, like they pay attention. Like I pay attention to the hair person when they're doing something. So I'm gonna pull away, right? It's just instinctive. I'm gonna pull away. I'm not gonna do eye makeup if you're working and bounding on somebody's head. But you would assume that they would pay attention to what you were doing. And obviously they don't, because most of the time when we're about to do mascara or something, this is when they really decide to go in and start shaking their head. It's like, yo, what the fuck? What the fuck? What are you doing? So yeah. So it's the communication. You have to open your mouth and say, I'm about to do mascara. Could you stop? Because I was under the impression that people were paying attention, and they're not paying attention when I'm doing. And they will push that person's head, and then all of a sudden I've, you know, blinded the anchor, of the TV show. So you have to communicate with them and say and loud, like you really, like sometimes they act like they don't hear you. I'll say act like they don't hear you. And so sometimes you have to say, I'm about to go in and make eye contact with them and say, listen, I'm about to do mascara. Okay, step back. You see, because they will keep going. They'll spray the hairspray in your face. They'll do all kinds of things because they're not paying attention. Solange, yep. Yep, right? Don't they do that? Yes, they do. Oh my God. Oh my God. Okay, Solange's like, I'm always telling them, let me do the eyeliner and the lips. I know. I know. So yeah, it's just one of those things that they are very stuck in the way they do things, and they don't want to be disturbed. And I realize that. I've noticed that hair people don't disturb them when they're busy. But yo, I got to do my job too. And so sometimes with certain hair people, you do have to be forceful. You do have to make your point across. Like, yo, like knock it off. You have to really get all up in it because they don't. The respect level sometimes between hair and makeup people sometimes could be lax. And sometimes as a makeup artist, you're going to have to open up your mouths and be assertive with another team member. I didn't say curse them out, but you just have to make it a point of saying, listen, even when you're done, I've had these conversations before when I was done with a person, the person, let's say anchor, it was not anchor, but whatever, client. Then I would pull the hair person and say, listen, when I'm working on eyes, could you just please do me a favor, not do that? That's, you know what I mean? So there's all ways of kind of, getting them to understand, please stop doing that. And hopefully they will listen and be respectful. Once I've done that, I've never had a problem with them doing that again. You know what I mean? But sometimes we can be, especially when we're new, we can be kind of quiet, and we don't want to rock the boat, and we don't want to upset anybody, and then our client is blinded because we're doing mascara. You know what I mean? Like, we have to learn as makeup artists, as business people, to speak the hell up. You got to speak up. You got to get your big girl panties on. You're gonna have to talk to the hair person that may not be the nicest, and you have to pull him or her to the side and say, listen, when you do that, I almost poked her in the eye. Could we work together? Can we do this? Can we do that? Get it? Because it's very difficult. Very difficult. Behind the scenes is no joke, people. It's no joke. It is 7:56 here in New York, and I am getting off this popsicle stand, and I will be back next week. I promise next week. I might have to get a new box from Optimum Altis. But again, remember, I'm not going to talk about them because when I do, I get crazy, like a crazy person. So we're not going to do that. We're going to woosah. We're going to woosah and hope that I can watch the Oscars without being interrupted. So we're going to woosah. And I will be back next week. Give me a thumbs up. Give me a notification. Ring that bell. I might be in during the week just as because I haven't been on, just as a, hey, how you doing, people? And that's it. I thank you guys for coming as usual. Enjoy the Oscars. Let's talk about it next week. Have a good night, guys. Thank you for coming by in this short notice. Bye, guys.